Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled deep within a lush forest, there lived a solitary spider named Arachna. She was no ordinary spider. Her silken threads were woven with magic, granting her the ability to spin webs that could ensnare not just insects, but the hopes and dreams of those who wandered too close. Arachna's web was a thing of wonder, a glistening masterpiece that stretched between the ancient trees like an intricate tapestry. Her abode became known as the Dreamcatcher's Lair, and tales of its mystical powers spread far and wide. The village, plagued by hardships and despair, came to view Arachna's web as a source of salvation. Every week, villagers would gather to make offerings to the spider, believing that she could weave their troubles away. They left delicate flowers, sparkling gems, and even whispered secrets at the edge of her domain. Arachna was aware of the villagers' reverence, and she bore the weight of their expectations with a mixture of pride and trepidation. She understood the significance of her role and the magic she possessed, but she also felt the isolation that came with her unique abilities. One fateful day, a young woman named Ilara ventured into the forest, seeking the Dreamcatcher's lair. She had heard the legends and believed that Arachna's web held the answers to her heart's deepest desires. With determination burning in her eyes, Ilara followed the faint trail that led to the heart of the woods. When Ilara finally reached the web, she stood in awe of its ethereal beauty. The sun's rays danced upon the threads, creating a mesmerizing display of colors. With a heart full of hope, she approached the web and delicately placed a silver locket, containing a strand of her hair, at its edge. Arachna, observing this newcomer with curiosity, watched as the locket disappeared into the shimmering threads. Sensing the sincerity in Ilara's gesture, the spider decided to grant her a single wish. As the sun set, bathing the forest in a warm, golden glow, Arachna began to weave. Night after night, Arachna spun her threads with unparalleled precision and care. Each strand was infused with the magic of dreams, capturing the essence of Ilara's wish. The web grew more intricate with every passing day, and whispers of its splendor reached even the ears of the village elders. But as the Dreamcatcher's lair gained fame, it also attracted those who sought to exploit its power. A group of ambitious individuals, led by a man named Ealdred, hatched a plan to steal Arachna's web and harness its magic for themselves. Ealdred believed that with such power at his disposal, he could control the destiny of the entire realm. Under the cover of darkness, Ealdred and his followers crept toward the Dreamcatcher's lair, armed with blades and satchels to collect the web. They believed their mission was foolproof, but they underestimated the spider's keen senses. Arachna sensed the intruders before they even crossed the forest's boundary. With a mixture of anger and sorrow, she realized that her sanctuary was under threat. Determined to protect her creation, Arachna descended from the trees, her 8 legs moving with grace and purpose. A tense standoff ensued as Ealdred and his followers faced the formidable spider. Arachna's eyes gleamed with an otherworldly light, and her fangs glistened in the moonlight. In a voice that resonated like a haunting melody, she warned them of the consequences of their actions. But Ealdred's desire for power blinded him to reason. He ordered his companions to attack, and the forest erupted into chaos. Arachna, with her uncanny agility, deftly avoided the attackers' blows while weaving intricate patterns of silk around them. The battle raged on through the night, the clash of steel against silk echoing through the trees. Arachna's determination to protect her web and the village's hope gave her strength beyond measure. With a final, resounding thread, she ensnared Aldred and lifted him high into the air, his struggles futile against her power. As dawn broke, the remaining attackers fled the forest, defeated and humbled. Arachna carefully released Aldred from her silken bonds, allowing him to stumble away, his thirst for power diminished by the harrowing encounter. With the threat to her home vanquished, Arachna turned her attention back to Ilara's wish. The web, now more intricate and radiant than ever, glowed with a potent magic. Arachna whispered an incantation, and the wish was released from the threads, carried away by the wind to weave its influence into the tapestry of fate. Ilara, unaware of the battle that had unfolded, returned to the Dreamcatcher's lair. As she gazed upon the web, she felt a surge of gratitude and awe. Her wish had been granted in a way she could never have imagined, and her heart was filled with a sense of contentment she had longed for. News of the battle and Arachna's bravery spread throughout the village, deepening their respect and admiration for the enigmatic spider. The villagers continued to make offerings, not out of desperation, but out of genuine appreciation for the magic that had touched their lives. And so, Arachna's tale became woven into the fabric of the village's history, a story of courage, sacrifice, and the profound connections that exist between all living beings, no matter how different they may seem. The Dreamcatcher's lair remained a symbol of hope and inspiration, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the threads of destiny are never truly beyond our control.